Okay, I wanted to do a video on what products you're going to need if you're starting motocross or enduro or anything like that. If it's your first time and you don't know, you need quite a few different things to keep the bike running and working well. You can't skimp on any of this, otherwise your bike will just break and it's just not worth it. Don't take shortcuts. Okay, you need. If it's this is 2-stroke I'm talking about here. I've had a 2-stroke bike. If it's a 4-stroke, it's pretty much similar, but obviously not mixing petrol with oil. So first thing you need is obviously 2-stroke oil. I use Putoline MX5. I'm not exactly that fast, so I'm not going to pay for the higher grade stuff. You can get MX7, MX9, just different stuff like that. This works great for me. It's about £8 a bottle or something like that. You get like 5 servings out of it. Okay, on my bike, it's 125ml of oil to 5 litres of petrol, and I mix it in the petrol can because you don't want to mix it in the bike. It makes it easy doing it in the can. You know when you put in the petrol in that it's mixed properly. You get a mixing jug like out of your kitchen or something, and you can mix your oil and your petrol in that, and then put it in the petrol container. Yeah, that's good stuff. So you need that. Okay, you also need gearbox oil. Gearbox oil you want to change every 2 rides. It's something you have to do, otherwise your gearbox is just it's not gonna last very long. It'll cost you more money in the long term. Don't try and skimp on it. As I said, it's not worth it. Your bike will just screw up. Yeah, this stuff you need, like, I think my bike was 650ml, so it's like just a bit under half a bottle. This is £10 a bottle, around about. Which is pretty expensive, but again, if you want your bike to run, you can't not spend that. So you need air filter fluid. I'll do videos on doing all this stuff, cleaning your air filter and stuff later on. Air filter fluid again, Putoline. This is pretty good stuff. You need to clean your air filter every single time you ride, as in every day that you're riding. Otherwise you can get dirt in the engine, and that can cause some really nasty problems. If you've got an air filter which isn't clean, that's one of the reasons why your bike might not start or might not run properly. So a clean air filter is an absolute must. And then air filter cleaner, that's the cleaner. And then the first one was the fluid that you put on afterwards once it's clean. So I'll do a guide to clean your air filter if you don't know how to do that. Another thing you definitely need is good quality bike wash. Otherwise, if you don't wash your bike, it's just going to be a piece of crap after a while. You know, the dirt and the mud and the water and everything's going to seep into all the bearings and stuff, and it's not going to last very long. You know, bolts are going to rust, and you know, I think for me one of the nice things is having a good looking bike as well. Obviously, is a good performing one. This is muck off. This works great. Good quality stuff. This 5 litres. Mix it with a bit of water and spray it over the bike before you jet wash it. Great stuff that. When you're doing your air filter, one thing I forgot to mention, when you're doing your air filter, you want to put some of this grease, rim grease, around the edge of your air filter, so that it makes a nice seal against the airbox in your bike. I'll do a video on this so you can see exactly what I'm talking about if you haven't done it before, you don't know what I'm about. Yeah, use gloves. Use gloves when you're handling the air filter oil and the air filter cleaner. Well, just any of this stuff, because it's already nasty if you get it on your hands. And yeah, I think that's about everything. If you've got any questions, put it in the box below. This is all really simple beginner stuff, but you'd be surprised how many people don't know it and they wonder why their bike's broken after they haven't cleaned their air filter or changed their gearbox oil. So it's worth mentioning. I hope this was at least of some slight use to you. Thanks.